What's up, carnal? Quick question. I recently got into journaling. You know that I've been watching your videos about journaling and I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I can't get myself to actually make a journal the way you make them. So I wanted to know if you could make a journal like the one you did that has three little separate journals inside. I could use that very much right now. I started journaling and I'm including things that I do in the kitchen, whether they be insights or tips or whatever, for my personal use. And maybe one day I could pass that along to one of my kids if they decide to kick.
All right, so today we're going to turn this into this. This thing has endured all kinds of stuff, including my 2-year-old son. So my friend who asked me to make this for him is a trained chef, and he's been my friend since high school. He's pretty much my only friend that I've been in contact with since high school. We used to have a band together. I played guitar in high school, and there was a battle of the bands that was taking place. He was a part of another band, but that band didn't want him in it, and he was determined to prove them wrong. Or I don't know if that's what he was determined, but it sounded like that to me. He was like, hey man, this band, they kicked me out. They didn't think I was good enough, but I want to start another band and I want to beat these guys the day of the Battle of the Bands. Are you down? And I was like, well, sure. Do you want to play bass? He said, yep. He learned how to play bass on acoustic guitar. We didn't even have any instruments, but he was determined and wanting to learn. So he practiced and practiced and practiced, and eventually he got it. He got it down. Thing is, how does this thing bend? Oh, it's over here. Thing is that he really wanted to win this Battle of the Bands, and we didn't have a drummer, so I knew a guy, a friend who played drums. Asked him if he wanted in. He said yes, he was down, and so began our friendship as a band. To make a long story longer, we won. We won the Battle of the Bands. I think it had a lot to do because we actually played original songs. We wrote a few songs. I think the judges, who are teachers, really appreciated that versus us just playing songs that had already existed. We cared about our band so much that we decided to continue it after high school, and we decided that we were going to participate in the Los Angeles Battle of the Bands. I think it was like 2000 I want to say it was 2003. We played against 30 bands and we got second place for that one. I know I'm going to sound like a sore loser, but I think that was rigged. Whatever, say la vie. We decided we weren't going to just be like a backyard band, and we decided as a band to play at the Roxy in Hollywood. And that was a cool experience because we got a chance to be on the stage that some of our favorite artists had played previously. And then, for reasons I don't want to get into, the band broke up, and that was the end of that. We could have been a pretty awesome, famous band. We did really well for a bunch of Compton kids, but it wasn't meant to be, I guess. And so now my friend is a chef. I know he's been wanting to get into journaling, and I love that he asked me to make this for him because I really think that it's a great idea that he has these recipes written down somewhere so his kids can see it. His dad taught him how to make birria, and he makes the best birria I've ever had. His dad's no longer with us, but he left him an awesome legacy, and I hope one day his children will continue. I'm glad to make this for you, my friend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that field notes, notebooks can fit in there, but I'm going to actually give you some of my notebooks that I make because they're slightly smaller, just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. I'm using a Liquid Death cardboard box because my friend is the one that introduced me to Liquid Death, and I've loved it ever since. And this one, the peach, is my favorite. Rest in Peach. It's my favorite one. So that's what we're going to do. Before we punch some holes in there and add the elastic, I'm going to first decide where or what I want the image to be. And I know for sure that I want this to show that skull. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark up here. What I'm going to cut outside, just outside of that, and then I'm going to start bringing it in little by little. All right, so we're going to cut along this side here. I want to make it out of this box, bro, but I will hook you up with a more durable one. I just wanted to make sure that you got one as soon as possible and that you get started in your journaling practice right away. If you follow the channel enough, you'll know that I really don't care if things are just slightly crooked or if they're wobbly. I really don't care. And neither should you, because eventually this is what it's going to look like. And I love this look. I like mine to get all tore up like this. Somebody suggested that I use a clear tape so that it can have like a almost like a laminated look, but I don't want to do that. As you can see, I added this field notes maybe like in late November, and the top here is folded. It's like bending. It's being banged up in my pocket, but these are not so much. I'll show you. I keep book 1, 2, and 3 in this one that I made a while back. I think later on I'll make my friend one like this. This is my favorite. But as you can see, they weren't too badly damaged. I don't want it to be too tall, so I'm going to trim just a tiny little bit more, and I think I'm going to do it at the bottom so that you can still see a little bit of this mint. Let's chop it up a little bit. Perfect. I'm going to just take a little guess here because I'm just about here, but I'm going to go out just a tiny little bit more. I'm going to shoot out just a little bit more, and then I'll trim it afterwards. We're going to protect our spine because, as you can see, this piece is actually glued onto this back piece. So in order to prevent it from coming out, we're just going to put our favorite tape. That's hockey tape. What's our mantra? I don't care what it looks like. It doesn't matter. It's not a beauty competition. It's about functionality. Right? Now, I taped mine once. I think I'm going to go and tape it twice so that it covers the entire spine, even that fold. I just got to make sure that it doesn't cover too much of the image in the front. So we're just going to do slightly something different in the front. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfect cut. And now we're just going to do the same for the back here. But what I'm going to do is first is do this side to make sure that I don't cover too much of the printed image. There it is. And then one more. Perfect. There it is. Now we have a beautiful fold here. How much taller is it? Well, it's not too much taller. Too much in height. I think we'll be okay. Then this way, if you do decide to buy field notes or any other notebook, it could fit perfectly. What happens if we put 4 notebooks? It opens up, and then we still have a little bit of space in the front. You see, now that I have 4 notebooks, it's like right at the edge here. And I don't mind that, but it'd be nice if it stuck out a little bit more, and I didn't care if it would fold. But we're just going to leave a tiny little bit of space on the outside. So I might have to cut just inside of this skull right here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All of this is improvised, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. I've done this so many times, but I can't really tell you that I know exactly what I'm doing. I know that we were going to make a hole with this. What I'm looking for is for the hole to be above the notebook. It's more than likely going to be punched just about there. By the way, you could pick this up on Amazon. I think it was like 12 or 13 bucks, and it came with the rivets. There we go. Hole number 1. You could take the time to measure and have everything aligned perfectly, but I don't care so much about that, so I'm perfectly fine if they're not straight. It tells you here on the tool that this should be on this side. This is going to bend on the opposite side. So I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go from the outside in, and we're going to press really hard. There it is. And press. 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 Alright, let me tell you the mistake that I made the first time. This is the first one that I made. I put this band here so that it could stay shut, but I noticed that it started to fold the cardboard. I didn't like that. On this one, I was going to do the same thing, but I decided to leave it alone. I didn't mind so much that it opens up because it's just easier for me to pull it out of my pocket, get to the page I need, and then sketch or write or do whatever needs to get done. I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to put it for him. But here's the other mistake that I made. I looped this several times around, and so this is just wasted. On the next round, what I did, I went in and then into the other one, downward, in, out, up, in, out, until I got four strands, one for each book. I like that better. Again, I want the elastic to be on this side. So I'm going to bring it from the inside outward. I don't know, this is like about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. I might not need that much. And so instead of going down over here, I'm just going to go across and pull it. And then I'm going to go to the bottom here, straight down, straight on the same side. And instead of going up, I'm going across the other way again, right? Give that a pull. And then I'm going to go up. So now I have 2. Across, pull, down, pull, across one more time, and now I'm going to have 4, 2 on each side. So I'm going to give this a little pull so that I don't have too much slack. I'm going to cut here. On the last video, I made a mistake and try to make a knot like this, square knot. But I find that it's easier to bring the 2 ends together and tie it this way. I'm going to give it a little bit of a pull because I really need this to be tight. Before I fasten it, I'm going to loosen it up a little bit. When I think I have the right tightness, then I'll tighten that up. And the cool thing is that once this is tied, if I want it to be even tighter, I could just pull this and do the same thing again and just keep making it tighter that way. But you see now it looks nice and clean on the outside, and we have this on the inside. And then we could trim this off or leave it as is. I'm going to see if I can migrate this knot to be on the other side so it's in the back. So all I did was just push the knot over and just give everything a nice little pull. So now this knot is on the other side. It could be like a little tail. What I'll do is I'll leave it this way and I'll just let my friend decide what he wants to do with this. He can trim it or tie something to it. What you all might want to do is leave one strand that's long so that you can use it as a bookmark. Totally up to you. I just thought about that right now. But so far, we have our notebook. This is ready to go, practically. Set my homie up with a few notebooks here. These are 2 of the ones that I made. How many you carry is totally up to you. You don't really have to carry 4 or 3. You could carry 2 at a time so that it's not too bulky in your pocket. Or you can dedicate one notebook to different things like recipes, your own personal notes. I don't know, you can have another one for sketches that you make about food or plating ideas, things like that. You can have your, like a field notes notebook in the back for, I don't know, your personal writing, personal journaling. And then this is a ledger. I'm not going to give you these because these were gifted to me, so it wouldn't be right for me to give them to you. I will make you a few refills so that you can have extra ready to go. And then when you start running low, just let me know and I'll make you some more. Yep, this is it. And then let's round out these corners. So I have this puncher that's come in really handy. And all you do is just put the corner in there all the way. Make sure that it's all the way through. And there you have it. You have your corners. I'm not going to round out your notebooks because I don't know if you want them rounded out or not. But you can always do that yourself if you'd like. And here you are, man. This used to look like this. And it's been, let's see, October, November, December, January, 3 months now. And it's still good. I think it'll last me another 2 months, maybe 3. But there you have it. I'll get this over to you ASAP.